My eye is a little red on this side. This eye itches. So they said they used to put something right here on the corner of my eye to make my eye itch. So before they kept saying about allergies, but now they admit that they were causing my eyes to get irritated. So I'm going to talk about their suggested topics in a few moments, but I'm going to talk about this first. So they said that if they hit me right here in the head, it can make me go to sleep. But when they used to hit me before in the head, I would fall asleep also. So just on that, I told you guys, and I hope I can find it and I'll put it in the description, about an article from someone online that described these things and described it as a sleep attack. So I hope I remember, because with them talking, I don't always remember. They said this could affect my short-term memory, and I described that in a video. So I want to just say just those quick things one more time, make sure I explained it right. Sleep attack causes you to sleep, but it doesn't always happen when you get hit here. You can get short-term memory loss, and of course, this type of thing. So let me go to the suggested topics. So they said, you're going to do a video about how the damage we're doing makes the walls bulge and you can't just quickly fix it. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that, but I was the one that talked about it before, that the damage that it does to these fireproof buildings, I worry about. Because they're fireproof because they're supposed to protect against fire, but if the wall is bulging, or if there's a problem that's not just on the surface, like physically, if there's a problem, it can make it unsafe. That's one thing. They suggested, we're trying to game you out, meaning predict what I'm going to do when I'm going to do it. But then they say suggestions, and that's not really predictions. I think predictions and suggestions are different things. Then they said they have to complete this process because they paid a lot of money to figure out why I was good at selling. But on the same note, they said, nobody likes me. I was unsuccessful. I don't have the personality to deal with challenges, but they want to make a clone of me because I was successful. Again, I would spend all my time and energy like they do on this nonsense. I can't. The other thing they were concerned about, because they worry a lot, I'm going to title this, they worry a lot. But they don't worry about important things like regular folks. They're worried that my videos that get like only a few views will affect the writer's strike. I think writers will understand that if I'm going through all this, this is my way of, since I don't write anymore because of them, of expressing myself. So I think writers will understand that I'm expressing myself. They're worried also that they said people were always making fun of me. Now, I'm worried about them worrying about that because I wonder why they're worried about that. I'm worried about that. The other thing is they said that they were the ones who were always, since I was a child, following me around and making things more difficult for me. And also making me think that things were going to be better when they weren't. Okay, so again, we got child abuse in there. Who doesn't need a little bit of child abuse? Come on, folks. This is my point to them. If you're going to admit to being child abusers and you're going to do it publicly, that's more important to worry about than all of these other unimportant things. They don't understand why I don't like anything to do with child abuse. And the fact that they're saying I was a victim of their child abuse, and now I'm telling you as an adult I can see that, it's as though they're not making the connection why child abuse would be a big deal for me. So making up a lie that I'm a child abuser while admitting you child abused me is huge for me. It's like my head is blown. My mind is blown. I'm going to title this also mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing to me that I'm now looking at them and their actions towards me and what they admit to and putting it together that I was being child abused. And they're now making it sound like it was my fault that they were child abusing me. That just is mind blowing to me. That people would do that and not make the connection. The other part where they said that, what was the other thing they said? They say so much to me. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, go over something else that they said about gaming me out. Part of what I think they were doing is making me so upset that I would react. And that in my reacting, it would be gaming me out. Like, I think it was gaming out my reaction, not what I'm feeling or what I'm thinking or which video I'm going to do. That's another light bulb moment. I'm not going to reach for the light bulb because I don't have time in this video, but that's another light bulb moment. It's gaming out what's going to get a reaction like that instead of what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. So gaming out how to get a reaction. I think I'll end it on that note. Thanks for watching.